Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in. I have a guest with me today.
Hello.
This is Ella Catherine on Instagram. I will link her Instagram username below so you all can give her a follow. But we did a braid today. She has long, beautiful hair, so I wanted to do a pretty braid on her. And if this is something that you guys like, we thought about doing a few more braids for you. This is a super easy mermaid braid, which who doesn't like a mermaid braid?
Easy.
It's so easy. So I'm going to have you turn so I can show your braid here. And so you can see it just looks super fancy and formal. And so you can, we were talking, you can kind of, we tucked her tail in at the bottom, but you could always leave that out and make it more of a casual braid, but we tucked it in just because we want it to be a little bit more formal. Okay, and then for her front pieces here, we left some of her pieces. She has some shorter pieces that frame her face, so we left those out of the braid just to give it kind of more that messy look that everyone loves. And then if you would like to dress this up more, you could always braid. That'd be a little much if you braided those front pieces.
Cornrow these to the side of your head.
Cornrow these to the side. But you can always curl these pieces in the front to dress it up a little bit. If you guys like this braid and you want to see how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. So to start this braid, I'm going to section her hair off like I would be doing a half pony. So I'm going to section her off just with my fingers like this over her crown. And it doesn't have to be exactly precise. You all can see I didn't use a comb or anything to do that because we're going for kind of that messy boho look. And then I'm going to let some of her pieces in the front fall out because like I said, I like it to be messy. So now I'm going to go in with this rubber band. I like to use the Scunsy poly bands. I think that's how you say that brand.
I literally never knew how to say that.
I
swear I've been like, oh yeah, the Scoonchy.
I think is it Scoonsy or Scunsy?
I literally have no idea.
Well, if anybody knows, let us know. So I'm just tying this a little bit further than her scalp. Or further, what did I just try to say? A little bit out, like 2 inches out from her, would it be your scalp? I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna separate it like this and twist, or, oh my gosh, I cannot talk.
Like flip it.
Yes, flip it through. Flip that through like that. And then I'm going to pull this braid apart so you won't be able to see her part here. So now we're going in with this second section. I'm going to do the same thing. You're going to keep it pretty close to that top one that you just did because I just made the mistake of not doing that and I'm going through and redoing it.
Check the bloopers.
Right. Check. Keep watching and you'll see the bloopers.
Stick with us to the end. You won't be sorry.
So I'm going to, you all can see I didn't take as big of a section here because I want it to stay pretty close to this topsy-turvy is what I'm going to call it. So same thing, and I'm actually going to take this one about 1 inch away from the head. The first one we did 2 inches just because it was to get us started, but I want this to be pretty close to the top one, so I'm going to take it about 1 inch away from the head. You have such mermaid hair. It's so amazing. It's so pretty. Oh, mine's fake.
It lives in a messy bun.
Okay, so same thing here. It looks like a hot mess, and then we're gonna twist it under, topsy-turvy it. I really love these braids.
Me too. They're very boho.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna just kind of move her hair up, just separate it so that it moves closer up to this part here. And then as we work our way down, we'll kind of pull that braid apart. So same thing, take another section. You're gathering more hair with each section, kind of like you would with a French braid. I already said that, I think, but I'm saying it again. Because I don't know if it was in the blooper or if it was the real one.
We don't know what's gonna make this.
Finish her whole braid here. I'm going to, no, it's stuck behind the chair. I'm going to go through, I'm going to spray her with this Euphoria full effect texture spray. Any kind of texture spray will work. I prefer texture sprays in an aerosol can. I feel like they do better. I think the ones that kind of like spray, I don't know how to say this. Spritz, yes, that's a good word. Okay, the ones that kind of spritz out get clumpy and they're really wet, and this kind of dries automatically and it gives you that texture that you need to work with. So I'm going to go through and I'm just going to spray this all over her braid. Even like through the end here, I'm going to spray it. Okay, and now that I have that, I'm going to go through and just kind of pull this braid apart. I'm just going to go through, am I hurting you? Are you okay? Okay.
Not at all.
I'm just going to go through with my fingers and spread it apart. And then the bottom is going to be the most important because that's where it gets really small on you, so you're really going to want to focus more attention through the bottom, kind of mess it up a little bit because it gets kind of tight through there. So I'm going through just with my fingers now, and then I'll go back in with a comb. naturally gonna flip up on you with that finer hair. And I like for this all to be the same. I don't like for there to be a tail at the end of these kind of mermaid braids. So now that I have that all done, I'm gonna go back in. I just have this teasing comb here, and just ignore me like reaching over here because I can't. This is a new monitor and I'm adjusting. But I'm gonna go back through with the end of this comb, and I'm going to piece this out even more. We like messy hair. So I'm just going through and just picking out some pieces that I feel like need more. Ella's not tender-headed.
Not at all.
So that's why I'm doing this. So this is your finished braid. I went ahead and I tucked her little tail at the end underneath. I tucked her right here and just bobby pinned it to her braid to give it a more formal look. If you want a more casual look, then you can definitely leave that tail out, or if you just prefer to not tuck it, then you definitely don't need to do that. But anyways, this is the finished look. It's super easy to achieve. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this one, then hit that notification bell so that you can get notified when I post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Too far. Too far. Edit this out. This is a hot mess. And yeah, that's it. It's super easy. So if you guys are interested on how to get this braid, then wait. This is the outro.
Yeah.
Then you've already done this. You've already done this. You already know. Okay.
Then you've done that.
What did I say in the outro? Now I can't even think what's an outro. If you want to see more videos like this one, then subscribe and hit that notification bell so that. Oh my god. I hate myself. That was so stupid. Why am I talking so slow? That's it.
Woo.
There you go. Oh my god. I'm gonna hate myself when I edit this.